Last time on episode 173 of AWSM Comedy Radio.
Hi guys, I was just calling to find out when you guys were going to do an episode about lasers. I mean, lasers are everywhere. You can do so many things with lasers. And do you know that some cats have lasers for eyes? Cats with laser eyes, you guys.
So if you like that, check out episode 173. But now it's time for episode 174 of...
AWSM Radio.
Hello.
Oh!
You didn't harmonize.
Oh, was that
That
what
was
we were
not
doing?
good.
I thought we were
left
just
it early.
making noise.
We were just improvising.
Practice.
Okay.
We'll just have a 30-minute practice here.
We'll do it. We'll do it later.
Wait.
We'll do it later.
Welcome to AWSM Comedy Radio, pre-recorded live at Chicago Bagel Authority, Belmont. Tip your servers.
there's no servers.
That's true. There's no servers here.
You order.
You ask exactly what you want
tasty sandwich
out of like 30 sandwich bagel options.
And then they
More.
will give it to you.
Yeah,
and
look
you
at the
will
photos.
eat it.
Yeah.
Look at the photos. Hashtag EatCBA or using the handle @CBA. What a
Or
wonderful place.
If you would like to leave us a message and we can pretend that it was on the last episode like that clip, just call us at 504-434-AWSM.
Yeah,
Yeah, and participate.
that'd be great.
Pretty fun.
Oh, you know what else would be fun?
What?
A fun fact from Logan.
It's the wrong clip.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you change
Do
the
that
tune?
again. Do that
Entirely
again.
Oh, okay.
One more time.
Hey, give me just 1 second.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, speaking of fun.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of fun.
Speaking of fun.
We should have a fun fact from Logan.
Yeah, that was great applause. It is fun. Fun fact, the Arkansas School for the Deaf's nickname is the Leopards. They're the Deaf Leopards.
That got you some applause.
Yeah. It got the Arkansas School for the Deaf some applause.
It did.
Way to go, guys.
That's one of my mom's favorite bands. Did you grow up on hair bands too?
No.
All right. Here with us today is a wonderful special guest by the name of Sarah Diller. But before we get to her, I just want to say a little bit about the Lyric Opera of Chicago. It is one of the leading opera companies in the U.S., founded in Chicago in 1954, originally as the Lyric Theater of Chicago. And here with us today is a member of administration. Please give a round of applause for Sarah Diller.
Yeah.
So, the Lyric, how are you doing, my darling?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Let's just talk a little bit about you and your association with this man to your right.
That's me, I'm Tom.
Yeah.
Yes, since we embrace the idea
now
that
allowed to get a
podcasts
chair.
are visual mediums.
It's true.
Tom Lalonde. You knew him many, many years ago, and he just reached out to you recently. Tell us a little bit about how the two of you met.
Well, we were both going to school in Ohio, different schools. We were doing a musical called Carnival, which
Lovely. There's someone who likes
is
it.
a musical that is weird.
Uh-huh.
And
I would expect nothing less from Tom Lalonde.
What was your role in that musical?
I was Marco the Magnificent.
Yes. And I was a bird girl.
It sounds great already. For those of us who are completely unfamiliar with Carnival, give us a brief synopsis. What's it about?
A little girl who runs away from home and joins a carnival and falls in love with a significantly older man who does puppets.
Oh, it doesn't sound creepy at all.
While another significantly older man tries to have her fall, I'm the other significantly older man. And I'm
He's
like,
a magician.
You're even creepier than the other guy?
I'm the bad,
the magician.
Jesus.
like, yeah.
I don't know if
The
this sends
Peppa
a
guy
good
is supposed to be the
message
good guy, even though he's going
kids.
after a younger girl. And I'm the bad guy who's going after the younger girl, like, significantly.
Sounds awful.
It's fun, though. There's
but
good
like a good
tunes.
show.
There's some really great tunes. Check it out.
I was a magician.
There's some really great tunes in the upcoming 2015-2016 season of the Lyric Opera of Chicago, including The Marriage of Figaro, Cinderella, Romeo and Juliet, and something that stood out that I believe I've heard of but never seen, The Merry Widow. I mean, there's a number of other titles that are listed on the season, but I know of those four. What is your favorite upcoming show that is going to be running at Lyric?
Mine is Cinderella.
Yeah, is it an annual production, or is this something that is just in for the 2015-16 lineup?
It's just in for the 2015-16 lineup.
Lovely.
The Met did it last year, 2 years ago, in New York.
That's a city opera, Metropolitan.
Very good.
And you're the
Yes,
lyric
city
opera.
opera.
Is that like a karaoke thing? They show the lyrics and everyone just sings along?
No,
okay.
but that is actually a great idea.
Untapped income.
It depends if your audience is as good at singing as the three of us are.
That's right.
You guys should check out the lyric opera. They do have subtitles, which will all be in the original language.
Wait, you
so
can
you
read.
could try it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could all
Alright.
try
Would we
it
be asked to
together.
leave if we did try it?
We probably
It is
would.
likely.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the hitch. There's always a hitch.
I like this fun little history of music between the two of you. Now, Tom has always been a very big nerd, at least as far as my estimation of him goes.
Mine too,
because
yeah.
prior to this episode starting, I took his bag away from him and then laid out all of the comic books that he had purchased recently from Chicago Comics.
There's
And
lots of good ones
By
there.
recently, I mean probably
Yeah.
about 17 minutes.
Just imagine
before
if you're
this started.
listening, if there were a stage with footlights, for everywhere there would be a footlight, there's a comic book right now.
Was Tom as nerdy then as he is now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, let's forget Tom and let's move on to let's move into more interesting matters. When did you start working for Lyric? And tell me about one of the most memorable experiences you've had there dealing with an irate or extremely pleased customer.
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Yes,
I
want a loaded answer.
All right. I started working there in January of 2014, and I've been kind of in and out as I leave the city to go on gigs and come back. I deal with plenty of irate customers.
Really? Okay.
You would be surprised the irateness of rich old people.
No, I'd not be surprised at all.
I think the worst woman I had to deal with was calling me every 10 minutes. She was unhappy with her seat placement in the second row of the theater.
It's the second row.
It was too far to the side,
Oh.
and she felt misled.
What? Okay.
She could not hear. So I'm screaming into the phone, and she is just crying because she's so upset that this seat is on the side.
It's too bad she wasn't blind, too, because then you could just tell her it was a different seat.
Right? Sorry about it.
Now, was this a one-time seat or was this a season ticket?
This was a one-time seat.
Oh.
Yeah, she.
I like the side ones. You get leg room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you need it for sure.
Definitely.
Tom right now did a little Rockettes routine with his legs.
Legs for days.
Just want to imagine that.
Like ignoring the legs. How did you resolve the issue?
You know, I actually didn't.
Good.
My shift ended before she was resolved. And I was not going to hang around for that.
I think that's the best kind of way to address it is just to not. Let's play a
I like
game.
swearing.
You show it to them early enough. Even labyrinth will all make
It's a long
sense.
intro. Oh, we should get an audience member to come play this game. Anybody want to play a game? Liz? I thought that was the first hand. Liz, why don't you come up here?
All legit, 'cause kids will watch most anything.
We'll just grab this extra. Yeah, let's do
Special
that.
thanks to
Everyone
Grud
see
for
all
that
right?
little intro.
Yes,
I
yeah.
love that little intro.
That was Charlie Otto
great.
from Grud gave us the intro for Kids Will Watch Most Anything, which we're going to play now
Is-
with audience member Liz, also previous guest, and vocalist as well. So we got a full singing cadre here.
Yeah.
But this game itself is musical, but it's mostly about kids shows. I'm going to play three clips from kids shows.
You're really
I'm gonna
good
try
at
again.
this. This is a new game. This is the first time we've played.
no,
Yes,
it's not
the
actually.
second time we played
It's the second time we've played
Remember
it.
my brother played it?
It's still newish.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a clip, and I'll give you the title of the show, and you're each going to have to try to pitch the show to me as if I were a producer. Just imagine like an elevator pitch, which is where like very shortly like, here, this show's going to be great. It's going to sell a bunch of toys. this is what it is, based on just the name and the song. And then I will tell you what the actual plot of the show is. And whoever is closer / more entertaining in their pitch will win a point for that round. You guys understand?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and play the first kids show theme right here, a clip from it. And you're both going to be pitching this one to me. So here you go.
At his back, the evil pirate lord Blood, who will stop at nothing to get the treasures for himself.
No help from the audience.
His high adventure with the Pirates of Dark Water.
This was my jam.
Did you really watch this?
Nick was into the show.
I did.
Never heard of it.
All right, the show is called The Pirates of Dark Water. Who wants to pitch the show first? You can just make up something if you have no idea what the show is actually about.
It sounds like they just got submerged in dark water.
All right,
Is
well,
that your
blank
pirate?
faces.
Is that your pirate impression?
I don't know what that was.
Sarah, since you're the official guest, I'll make you go second. Liz, as the audience member, I'm going to have to make you go first. Liz, Pirates of Dark Water. I'm a TV producer. Why should I put the show on the air? It's the Pirates of Dark Water.
It's going to get kids interested in exploring the Caribbean. We're associated with all the cruise lines, so it's going to get them wanting to go on.
And if they bug their parents
cruises.
enough,
yes,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Now I'm trying to really remember what this show was about.
Yeah,
Will you
well,
watch
I'll
it?
tell you in
don't
a
remember
moment.
what it's about?
No, I don't remember what it was about.
Well, you'll find out in a minute once Sarah gives me her pitch for the Pirates of Dark Water.
Okay, here we go.
It's about a group of pirates in the Black Sea helping to teach kids about geography.
Uh-huh. So it's educational as well.
Yeah, it's educational.
Is this a PBS show?
No, we
No.
branched out from PBS, HBO.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, wow. HBO Kids Show.
Kid show for
That's
adults,
gonna be really-
teaching adults
yeah.
geography.
Yeah, with sex scenes. Okay.
And pirates.
Oh, man. This
Both
is a
are
tough
both popular.
it's a tough
Johnny
sex
Depp
scene.
is in talks.
It's in all of it. It's Johnny Depp
Yep,
is in
different
all of
character.
It's just Johnny Depp.
Okay, well, that Johnny Depp definitely sold me. Sarah, you're going to get the point for the first round. But in fact, the Pirates of Dark Water took place in the alien world of Myrrh, which was being devoured by an evil substance known as Dark Water.
Yeah.
Only Ren, a young prince, can stop it by finding the lost 13 treasures of rule. His loyal crew of misfits that help him in his journey are an ecomancer, Tula, a monkey bird named Niddler.
A monkey
and
bird?
He's a half monkey, half bird. And a treasure-hungry pirate named Laz. So check it out. Animated show from the early 90s.
Sounds like a
Pirates of
dream.
It's
Dark
on
Water.
Netflix.
No, it's at Pirates of Dark
check it
and he
out.
had the little compass that would lead him to the different pieces that they had to
Adventure
find.
on
And
the
then
High
the
Seas.
girl had the throwing stars on her bracelet, and she was like, and then they would come back to her bracelet. It was
That's
cool.
all true.
What did the monkey bird do?
Sat there.
He was the
That's
comic.
a-
He was the
He was the
monkey
comic
Monkey bird, I'm
relief.
expecting to be much cooler than
He would tell a lot of
sitting there.
I don't remember this.
As all animals in animated shows in the 90s did, he told a lot of jokes.
Oh, okay.
All right,
That's
here is
cooler.
the second kid show theme song. Oh my god.
That is not correct.
That's not correct.
That's 2 or 3 cues that are both wrong. That are all wrong.
Here it is.
It's a natural head bopping tune.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing it all across the room. It's that little simple nod.
All right, that is Biker Mice from Mars. Sarah, why don't you go first and pitch me the show? Why should we put that on the air?
It's about a group of mice that have motorcycles
Oh yeah.
that are emigrating from Mars. And it's to help NASA.
Sounds accurate so far.
It's to help NASA gain interest in getting Earth citizens
You don't seem that confident
in the
about
Mars project.
it. Okay. All right. Liz, what? Why should we put Biker Mice from Mars in the air?
It's about a couple of tasty licks thrashing mice who save the world with the rocking, and no. Actually, the world has been destroyed, and everybody lives on Mars now. And these mice are like the kings. You know, they're like the leaders.
It's the future.
It's the future. Yes.
That I don't know. That was a pretty bad pitch, but you know what? I'm going to give you the point anyway, because that makes it more interesting.
You know
because now it's 1-1.
Her first thing sounded a lot like Sonic Underground. Did you guys watch that show?
What?
No.
Sonic Underground.
Anybody in the audience know?
It was Sonic the Hedgehog and his brother and sister, and they were saving the world with their rocking. Yeah. Yeah, and they were also looking for their mother.
No.
Well, this show.
There was like a totalitarian state.
This show is actually about 3 anthropomorphic mice named Throttle, Moto, and Vinny, who is voiced by Ian Ziering, by the way, from 90210. No, okay.
I'm glad to see he did more with his career.
He branched out.
Their home planet of Mars was destroyed, and they had to come to Earth, where they continue to fight the entity that destroyed Mars, the Plutarchians.
Are they from Pluto?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Beats me.
Plutonium.
But that's what it actually is, and they actually fight with space weapons. So
I would
nobody
expect
really
nothing
that
less.
close in that one. But this is for the win of the game right here, the third and final song. It's more recent. You might recognize it.
Welcome to Lazy Town, a place where you want to stay. You'll meet Robbie with his rotten
I think one guy knows it is.
Sporticus saving the day. Stephanie is new in town, and soon she and Ziggy are friends.
All right, there you go. That was Lazy Town, and there was a little bit of information in the theme song if you caught that. Liz, you're going to have to go first again. Lazy Town. Why am I putting this in here?
This show has endless possibilities.
Oh, it's a good start.
Strong lead.
Because there's so many examples of laziness everywhere, and it's gonna get the kids to see themselves and maybe not want to be so lazy.
Sarah?
It's just a live stream of me on Saturday morning watching Netflix.
Well, the actual Lazy Town was an Icelandic educational musical children's television program.
Written by Bjork.
Created by Magnus Shevering, who is a gymnastics champion who portrays Sporticus, who's one of the central characters.
Clever.
I am Sporticus.
He's devoted to exercise
I'm
and physical
Sporticus.
activity.
I'm Sporticus.
I'm
It is now
Sporticus.
I'm Sporticus.
I am Sporticus.
I think they have control, Logan. I think it's over.
more than a dozen languages that's been translated into, badly dubbed. So I guess, in actuality, I feel like, Liz, you were closer to the actual real meaning of it. But I'm definitely picking up Sarah's show instead, because that was
Yeah.
great. Sarah, you're the winner of Kids Will Watch Most Anything.
Kids will watch most
Lovely. And if you want something to do besides checking out Lazy Town, then listen in for the
Don't, it's
community
really bad.
calendar. Community calendar.
Then why don't we take a look at the community calendar with Tom Lalonde?
I gotta wait for the intro to end before I talk. All right. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder
Oh.
is at Bank of America Theater until October 11th, and it's not there anymore. American Idiot is a musical based on Green Day's music, the album American Idiot. Remember that song?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Well, that's at the Den Theater until October 25th.
Oh, well, that's good.
Then it's not there anymore.
Okay.
And,
I'm noticing a trend.
and amphibians.
For a limited time only.
There's amphibians at the Shed Aquarium. There's an exhibit with amphibians, like
Ooh.
frogs and toads. And
I might
that's
actually do that.
Weekdays, 9 a.m. to 5, and weekends, 9 a.m. to 6.
I loved it. I love amphibians, all those kangaroos and everything. It's beautiful. Special thanks to our wonderful guest, Sarah Diller, and thank everyone at Chicago Bagel Authority for listening to AWSM Comedy Radio. Be sure and check out lyricopera.org for all those lovely tickets. And here's some good tunes.
Good tunes. Very good. And great job jumping in that game. It's a tough game. Everyone give a round of applause for there.
I'm Sporticus.